Let's go ahead and get into the new game. Skip past all this stuff. And we're off. Let's play game. Yes, this is okay. JoJo's here to look at all of the people popping in. Glad to see you all out here. So basically, you've got story mode and world championship mode. I did miss you, JoJo. It's good to see you, buddy. I'm glad you made it out. I know it's kind of hard for you to make it out, given your time zone over there in the Europes. But it is good to see you, buddy. So you basically have the two modes. 5D story mode is the story mode. That is what we will be playing through. World Championship mode, it's only 2 a.m. here. Don't worry. Oh, 2 a.m.? If it's past 10, it's past my bedtime. But World Championship mode, I'll show it to you really quickly. You get free duel, where you can duel against duel monster NPCs. So you start off with Ojama Yellow, Skull Servant, and Winged Karibo, and they play their decks when you play against them. So you play against Ojama Yellow, you play against an Ojama Beast deck. Play against Skull Servant, you play against a Skull Servant deck. Love this game, by the way. It got stolen from me in school, and I was mad for like 3 months. Well, hopefully you'll be able to live out your lost childhood through us. So that's basically the rundown of this. We can grind against these unlimited number of times to get just a bunch of money so we can build decks. But we're not going to do that right now. We also have deck construction and turbo dual deck construction. I got the 2011 game, so I'm happy with life. Was 2011... 2011 was the last one over the Nexus. Over the Nexus, I think, is the best one, in my opinion. So you can build your decks, view your deck recipes, view all the different cards you've unlocked, which we have a question mark percentage of, and the Forbidden and Limited list. Here is the list we are working with. Let me real quick switch this to something a little easier to see. So you can see how old this game is, where you can see that we're running pre-errated Dark Magician of Chaoses. Disc Commander's still banned. Magician of Faith is banned. So is Witch of the Black Forest. Yatagarasu. Thousand Eyes Restrict. Bunch of cards. Cyber Dragon is limited. Stratos wasn't banned yet. Treeborn Frog was limited. You had Brain Control at 1, unerrated. Monster Reborn at 1. Mystical Space Typhoon at 1. Just a bunch of crazy stuff. Dad was still only at 2. Judgment Dragon was limited. Foolish Burial was at 2, which is just a crazy thought. So this is like just coming out of, you know, that Teledad era of gameplay. You know. It's crazy stuff that we'll be able to play with in this game. Welcome to 2009. Not my Disc Commander. But here's the deck that we get to start out with. It is pretty bad. Almost all of these cards are practically unplayable, and they're kind of the only cards that we've got access to. If you look over here, we do, however, have a side deck that I am immediately going to empty so that we can put some of the better cards in our main deck. Like that Compulse, I don't know why it's not in our main deck. Side deck almost never comes into play, so I'm probably never going to play one, because since this is a story-based game, almost everything is singles. The cards that I'm immediately going to get rid of are this, this. I'll keep the bunnies, I'll keep all my tuners. I'll get rid of this because that's pretty bad. As for traps, we'll get rid of Counter, Destruction Jammer, whatever this shield thing is. This getting destroy each monster whose attack is higher than its original attack. This overworked card's pretty bad. And then we'll go back in here. Once again, I'll switch this back to here because it's easier to see. We'll put in this Ancient Gear Knight. I know it's a Gemini, but it is an 8k beater, and right now, at this early stage of the game, sometimes all you need is an 8k beater. Compulsory Evacuation Device, Defense Draw is really good. Enemy Controller, we all know, is really good if we've ever played Duel Links. Oyster Master, this card is sent to the field except when destroyed by battle, special summon an Oyster token. That could be interesting. I might throw in Malevolent Nuzzler just because it's a generic attack buff. What are our ratios in our main deck looking like now? We should probably throw in another monster, so we'll throw in... we'll either have to throw in Oyster Master or one of the cards we took out. Because I don't think Ghost Garden is going to be very good. So I think we'll throw in Oyster Master. And then we go here, and what we can do is we can save this recipe here, and now whenever we want, we can open up that deck. We can also reset our deck to how it was before we jumped in. Raigeki Break is a good card. Raigeki Break is an okay card, especially given the circumstance we're in. Hey Shane, finally your synchros are good again. Yes. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of them, and it is hard to get new synchro monsters in this game. So we will exit our deck construction, leave this as it is, and now we head back, and we jump into the story mode. He won again today. So what we can do, we can either... I think we have to touch the touchpad, which is going to be really interesting given how I am playing this game. Cheats solve problems. Cheats do solve problems, but people voted against cheats. So we will not be cheating. No. Let me do that, see if this works. Yes. He's just too good, and no one can take his throne. How long is his undefeated streak going to go on? A living legend. He is our one and only king, Jack Atlas. Nice graphics. Oh no, the graphics are great. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 meme quality, let me tell you. 09 in all its pixelated glory. Remember, this is OG... this is OG... OG DS. This is not your... This is barely even DS Lite era. So just keep that in mind. The graphics do not get better as the games go on, let me tell you. But the games used to not have these graphics. They used to not have sprites like this. They didn't used to have 3D rendered stuff. This blew my mind when I played it. Over 10 years old. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. But now we see the slums of the satellite and an unconscious man on the floor. You can see how our character looks. Oh no, someone's lying on the ground. Hey, you okay? Pull yourself together. You open your eyes to find yourself in an unfamiliar place. Oh, thank goodness, you came too. I can't remember what's his name? Rally? Rally is a girl, right? Or is he a dude? Whatever, I'm gonna keep talking like I've been talking. You alright? You're not hurt, are you? Doesn't seem like you're injured. It looks like you weren't attacked by any... Oh, excuse me. It's a dude. Okay, doesn't really matter. Well, it looks like you weren't attacked by any thugs, but it's dangerous here, you know? So, what were you doing just lying there in a place like this? I should probably skip through this dialogue, yep. You don't want to answer me? Well, have it your way. But come to think of it, I've never seen you around here before. Where did you come from? Oh, you really don't want to tell me, huh? This is the satellite. I guess I used to call this place Domino City a long time ago. Oh, right. I still haven't introduced myself. Name's Rally. So, what's your name? What? You don't know? Are you nuts or something? It's your own name, you know. Huh. Oh, maybe you have amnesia. Ooh, that's a tough one. So what should we do? If only we had some kind of clue to go on. Hey, there, what's that? What's that you're carrying? Isn't that a dual disc? No. So, you're a duelist, are you? Well, maybe you'll remember something if you have a duel with somebody. Why not duel with me then? Ah, I don't even have my deck with me. So, let me go get it. I'll just wait around here a few minutes. I'll be right back. So he goes on. God, I love this game. So many memories. So he goes on. We're here. We move around. Pretty normal. My controls are kind of messed up. You'll just have to bear with it. I can really, I'm not going to be doing much in the way of diagonal movement. Just deal. So we have a save station. Let us save our games. They get rid of this in the later games, and you can actually just save from wherever. I think you can hold B and you can run. I want to say there was like a little like canister back here somewhere, like a thing that let me like pick up an item, but maybe not. But we walk out. Thanks for waiting there. And then yes, we do want a duel. All right, let's the battle begin. We get to have our first duel with our first set of poopy cards. Yay, poopy cards. I think you could stab me, and then they do those cool little... I think they're cool. Dialogue banter up at the top. Oh, remember, this is really old Yu-Gi-Oh!, so we do get to draw on our first turns. That's going to be nice. It'll be real handy. What does this do? Destroyed by opponent's monster battle, sends a graveyard, inflict 4 damage to your opponent. Okay. 200 play for each plant monster, set for field graveyard. Bleh. Let's start with Fossil Tusker. He's a big boy, and we are going to go ahead and attack. It is a DD Scout Plane. No link or pen spam, the glory days. Yep, it is old school time, my friends. We do also have priority. Is this YCS? Yeah, YCS 2009 Stardust Accelerator. One of my favorite games. That's pretty good. Your opponent's about to end his turn. Activate the effect of a card. I could activate my Dust Tornado. I don't think I want to do that just yet. I do need to get some sort of advantage, and I think we just drew it with our Big Bang Shot spell card, which will give our Tusker 400 more attack, and I think it does piercing, which is nice. We'll also go ahead and summon our giant cephalophagus, or whatever it's called. Cards that will hopefully become completely irrelevant to our deck very soon. Hey, Spinach! Make a deck profile so I can play it at locals if you win. Like this deck? I mean, I showed it in the... Like, I showed it earlier, so if you need to check out the deck list of what I'm playing currently... Oh, and it destroys a monster. That's pretty good. But no, I do not think it is possible to lose this duel, unless you're just absolutely incompetent. Probably can't stay too long since my family is making me go out after my GF dumped me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. That sucks. You should go spend time with... Go and spend some time with your family. Let them know that you're doing okay. But, you know, don't feel too obligated to do anything. You know, they're just looking out for you. I'm looking out for you too. But that sucks, buddy. Malfunction. Negate the activate a trap card. Return it to its original position. Wow. And I can still activate it? That's a broken card. Malfunction broken. Limiter removal? Really? No, we don't want to set a card. Yes, we do. I just don't want to... I hate that Duster, Heavy Storm Duster's like, do you also want to set a card? It's completely pointless. Breakups always suck, but man, if she dumped you, she didn't appreciate you, so she doesn't deserve you anyway. Let's not make any assumptions. Just give him our condolences. That's a good AI. Oh no, the AI in this game is absolutely flawless. Unwaveringly good at card games. Like 10 out of 10 wood card game again. Keep your head up, buddy. It'll get better with time. I'm sure he's doing just fine. He just needs to let it all go, put it behind him. Because we don't know what the whole situation is. So, best to just let him do his thing. Give him a good time here on the stream, which is something I've been desperately needing to do for myself, by being honest. So he adds back his controller. And sets it face down. Oh boy. I have to learn from forgive myself, so we'd be alright. Glad you have a positive outlook on things. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you learn from them. I've been playing Sacred Cards on my Game Boy, so I'm used to tributing a monster and then summoning instead of just trying to summon the monster from the tribute. No real reason to summon this Prime Material Dragon. Prime Material Dragon's actually a pretty decent card, and people used to run it in Disaster Dragons for some reason. I'm gonna go to bed now, have to get up for D&D tomorrow. That's a great reason to go to bed, Jojo. Hope you don't have too much trouble going to sleep, buddy, alright? So, you get about 500 duel points from every game you win, which is about 2 packs. 2 packs of cards. Wow, you're really good. Unbelievable. It's been a long time since I had such a fun duel. Thanks a lot. It was so cool. So, anyway, did you remember anything? Skaboosh. You remember your own name. So, you're McShane. Well, nice to meet you, McShane. Well, that's it. I bet you'll remember other things if you duel some more. If you go to the south, you'll find a subway. That's where we always meet up. I wish I could tell you myself, but I've got something to do now. But don't worry about it, okay? I'm sure they'll let you in. They're good guys, you know. You just need to say my name. I'll be back soon anyway, so I'll introduce you to anyone at that time. And maybe you should duel a little while you're waiting for me. Well, okay then, see you later.